guys, so this week we are doing something a little bit different because I keep getting the same request over and over. Jen, what can I get in Rock Hill, South Carolina for $350,000? So today we're going to go tour 3 homes in that price range so you can see what to expect. Now, before we get started, I do just have to throw like a little caveat out there, okay? I am a licensed agent with Canopy and I'm a realtor. So that means that I can only show homes within my firm. I'm not allowed to video or share listings on YouTube for other agencies. So with that being said, all of the homes that we're going to be seeing today are listed with Keller Williams Connected, and it did limit our search a little bit, but the good thing for you and for me, because it makes this easier on me when recording, is that we have almost 400 agents in our office, and that gives us a lot of options, okay? So today we're going to see a home in the $325,000 bracket, $350,000 and $375,000. Now, you may be saying, Jen, you said $350,000. Why the spread? Well, if I were working with a buyer, I would want them to be able to see the options around that $350,000. The Charlotte Metro is currently correcting the pricing a little bit. So if a home has been on the market for more than 2 to 3 weeks, there is a large chance that we can get the price point down a bit. So that's why we're seeing a home at $375,000, or we would negotiate with the seller to try to get some closing costs and work with your lender to maybe buy down your interest rate. $350,000, obviously, and then $325,000, just because when people are moving here and relocating out of state, they don't really know what $350,000 looks like. So obviously we would have a strategy session and I would talk to them over the phone and get to know a little bit better about their wants and their needs. But if the perfect home came along and it was cheaper than you expected, I would think you'd still want to see it. So we're going to go take a look at these homes today. And next week, we'll focus on York, South Carolina, which is in the same county of Rock Hill. Hey y'all, I'm Jennifer Cornegie, your local real estate expert here in the Charlotte Metro, serving both North and South Carolina. Whether you're buying, selling, or just dreaming right now, this is the perfect place to start. From moving across town to relocating across the country, I've got you covered. Check out the description below and feel free to call, text, email, or schedule your strategy session today because I cannot wait to hear from you. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so now we are featuring a home at $325,000 in the Stafford Park neighborhood of Rock Hill. It does have an HOA, but it is only $150 a year. This home is built in 2002. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home, just shy of 1,700 square feet. Let's go check it out. Okay, so this home is vacant, and it is priced to sell. What I mean by that, what I mean by that is that the listing agent and the seller are aware that it needs updates, but the condition of the home is great. So changing out a few light fixtures, painting the home would really bring this house to life. So you have what they have set up as a formal dining space here because of the chandelier, but could easily be converted to an office. Then over here we have breakfast area wrapping around into the kitchen. Have garage door access here, going out to a 2-car garage, laundry room, half bath. Just another view of the kitchen space. And then it loops around into the living room. So there was a coat closet here, and then all of the bedrooms are upstairs. All right, we will head on up the stairs. Again, some upgrades to this home, just like changing out the carpet, paint, lighting. It's really a great house. Peeking over into the foyer. All right, so let's start in this corner. We've got a large secondary bedroom facing the front of the home. Closet. Opposite corner. Another secondary. These two bedrooms would access this bathroom from the hallway. And then you have your primary, which this is a large home. Large bedroom, I mean. Primary bathroom. So you've got two sinks, separate tub, walk-in shower, hidden space for the toilet, and then the primary closet. Okay, so looks like other homes in this neighborhood are actually listed for over $400,000 and more. So that shows that this seller and the listing agent have a strategy. They know that this home needs upgrades, but talk about good bones. Like the structure, the layout, everything in this home is so good. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. If pricing a home lower helps, or would you prefer that the work be done and then listed higher? Just curious to know what you think about that. Okay, so the next home that we're going to see is actually listed at $360,000. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath on about an acre home site. It was built in 1998 and does not have an HOA. So when we get done doing a tour of the home, we're going to do a little drive-through of the neighborhood just so you can kind of get a feel of what to expect with a home in this price point in this type of situation with a neighborhood with no HOA. Okay, so with this home, we have large parking. You've not only got the paved parking here, you also have some gravel where you can pull off to the side. 2 sheds, but it looks like we do not have a garage, which is actually pretty common with this price point and age of home. Okay, so we come in, you have nice open living space. Tall ceilings, fireplace, and then we're going to come back and see these spaces area, but over here leads to the primary. Straight ahead is the kitchen, and off to the left would be the secondary bedrooms. So we have coat closet here. Dining or breakfast room area. Kitchen. Then we have laundry here, which would even leave room for like a deep freezer or something here. And then washer dryer off to the side. Then you have pantry. And then if you remember when we were walking in, we talked about how there was parking off to the side of the home. So you have this door here, which would be so convenient to bring in groceries. Okay, so coming back from the living room, we're heading into the primary. You have large walk-in closet. Bathroom. And then this would be considered a split floor plan because the primary and the secondary bedrooms are on opposite sides of the home. So you've got your secondary, which feels to be quite large for a secondary bedroom. Standard closet. Pass in the bathroom, linen closet, third bedroom, very similar to the one we just saw. Linen closet here. And then this shared bathroom. And then coming off the breakfast room, we have this outdoor area, which is adorable. So you have a screen porch that connects to this large deck. And then again, those sheds, large backyard. Okay, so now that we have seen this home, we are going to go just do a little drive through the neighborhood again so that you can see what to expect. I did notice that this home was priced at $375 and has taken a price cut to $360, which I feel like is very fair for this home and the size of it. But let's go take a look at the neighborhood. Okay, so if you saw our Rock Hill vlog video, we featured Riverwalk, which is a gorgeous neighborhood that has a lot of like walkability. So what I mean by that is they have parks in here, they have restaurants, they have places you can get your hair cut. It's really like its own little community within a community, if that makes sense. And the home that we're seeing today in the $375,000 price point is a townhome slash duplex in Riverwalk, which means that it does have an HOA. And this will give you an idea. From memory, I think it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home. It was built in 2015 and it's just shy of 2,100 square feet. Now this home has parking in the rear, like a alley style home, has a garage and a nice deck. They are actually working on it today, so we will just pop out there and take a quick look, but wanted you to see what to expect for $375 in Rock Hill. Okay, so here we are. You can see we have these townhomes here, again, duplex style. And today we're going to be going right here in this one. Okay, so I did see in the agent comments that this home does have 2 cats inside, and we will need to be mindful of the exterior doorways. But this is the left side of the unit. So coming in the front door, you have a home office or flex space. I love this large entryway and how you could if you needed to add doors here in the future. It's a great size. I always love an office with windows. Look at this flooring detail. Then again, you come right in the entryway from the office, conveniently located half bath. That'll lead right around into the kitchen area. Okay, I can't get over these floors. So then you come into the kitchen space And you've got a pantry off to the right. I like it whenever people do like these two-tone cabinets. So you've got this nice pretty blue here with the white cabinets behind it. Backsplash, gas cooktop, stainless steel appliances. So I would say depending on the age of the home would determine what type of appliances and stuff you will actually see. And that's regardless of the price point. So now we have breakfast eating area, living room, and we'll go take a peek at that back deck. Again, they are having it worked on today, so we're not going to go out there. But for parking purposes, got that parking there and this nice deck. Okay, so now we're going to head upstairs. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually a big fan of carpeted stairs, especially in my personal home, because when my boys are running up and down it, it helps soften some of the noise. Okay. So we have options. So we'll head this way. It's a nice secondary bedroom. Closet, closet, and you have bathroom, maybe washer dryer area. Yep, so your laundry is upstairs. Linen closet. Bathroom. Another bedroom. These are really good size rooms. Closet space. And then the primary. Well, in all fairness, I'm human and I just made a mistake. First time in this home, and because the bedrooms are sized so well, I said secondary and primary backwards. But that first room that we actually took a look at is the primary bedroom, has the attached ensuite for a bathroom. And then this last room we just saw, very spacious, has its own space for a vanity over here. But because there is no bathroom inside of it, it's not considered to be the primary. It would access the bathroom right out in the hall. And next week, we're going to stay in York County specifically, but we're going to hop on over to York, which is where I live, because I truly do feel like if you're wanting more space between you and your neighbors, a lot of times people move on out to the country where I am to get that for a really good price point. See you next week.